Good morning and welcome to this morning's thought for the day. I'm glad to see the sun is trying to shine out there as it is St Swithin's Day, so let's just hope the weather forecasts don't quite come to fruition for today. I have a question for you. Do you have a phobia? Most of us will have something that gives us the heebie-jeebies. And I refer to some as external phobias, such as the big black spider that inhabits the bath, slithering snakes and other creepy crawlies, and even in my case thunderstorms because they give me headaches. But then there are also internal phobias, things that are physical, things that are sometimes only relevant to the individual. Now I will admit to two of these internal phobias. One, being out of my depth, either in or on water. If I'm in water, my feet have to be able to touch the ground for me to be able to do about 3 or 4 strokes before I sink. Otherwise, in a small boat, but there again, the bigger the boat, the bigger the fear, because the deeper the water, and so it goes on. But the bigger phobia that I have, are my eyes being touched, or having someone's finger pointing at them. You know, when the grandchildren or the children are little and they come up and want to grab your glasses if you wear glasses and their fingers come close. I have to stop myself from pulling away because I don't want to frighten them. I'm not frightened of other people's eyes. I think other people's eyes are beautiful and they tell many stories. It's just my eyes. Well, on Monday, I will be having a double procedure on my left eye. And instead of having a general anaesthetic, as was originally arranged pre-COVID, I am now, to have the procedure, going to have a local anaesthetic. Needless to say, the nerves have started to jangle. Now, over the past nearly 20 years, I have been preaching on trusting God in all we face, putting all our fears in his hands. Well, I had to give myself a really good stiff talking to practice what I've been preaching. Now, to help me on my way, first God gave me a very sharp reminder of how lucky I am when appeals started to appear on TV for sight savers and the terrible situation of children who suffer from trachoma. What have I got to worry about in my situation? But because God is also so gracious, that was shortly followed by the words from Isaiah 43. Just 4 words. Do not be afraid. That immediately set off the song in my mind, hearing that was going through, Do Not Be Afraid. It was lovely. And it reminded me yesterday when Chris was speaking about Louis Armstrong and how the beautiful world. And again, that song immediately burst into my mind. But anyway, I duly tuned in to YouTube to play that song to find it and play it. Well, as you know, with YouTube, once one piece is finished, it then goes on to another song. And again, God's graciousness, because these words cropped up in the next song. I will come to you in the silence. I will lift you from all your fear. You will hear my voice. I claim you as my choice. Be still and know that I am near. Now, between that and Isaiah 43, do not be afraid, have become, if you like, my mantra. And I just let them wash over me when those little nerves start to jangle. Now, these words may not stop my blood pressure from doing its normal acrobatics when I'm on my way to QA on Monday, but I know that God is with me all the way. He will be near me, and those 4 words from Isaiah will carry me through. But if God is with me, why do I fear? I fear because I'm human, and these experiences give me a more open understanding of others. A few weeks ago, I shared with you the unanswered prayer. I just want to share with you just a couple from that as a reminder this morning, because it reminded me. I asked for health that I might do greater things. I was given infirmity that I might do better things. And I asked for power that I might have the praise of men. I was given weakness that I might feel the need of God. And I think that's something very, very important. We need to face perhaps our weaknesses. We need to face those things that trouble us and hand them over to God. Now, I know that I am surrounded by the prayers of others. I am really greatly blessed. But this is a free gift from God. This, do not be afraid. Open up our hearts and minds. Don't fear if the blackness comes in. Focus on that light that's there. It's there, whether you think you can see it or not. It is there. Just focus in on it. And whatever your fear is at the time, whatever that phobia is, just focus on that light. And you'll find the light will get greater. It'll get bigger. And very slowly it might be, but that fear will be dispelled. Just open your arms and let God hold you. He loves you. So, He's there with us all. He's there for us all. And what greater gift, free gift, can we have than that love? Now, I won't see you next week while I recover, and there's no pun intended in that, I can assure you. But be safe. Know you are loved.